Hey Libra, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your retrograde general love reading. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they can't possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So for all of the new viewers, I am an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for your reading. I also meditate over the collective energy. So again, this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. I have instant dust flying everywhere. So when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was You Will Know by Stevie Wonder. I'll leave the link to the song in the description box below so you can listen to it following the reading, because I really do feel like it's going to tie into the reading that you guys are going to get today. Listen to the lyrics, even if you don't like the tune, and that's always with any songs that I suggest to you guys. Even if you don't like the melody or whatever, listen to the lyrics. I always try to find a lyric sheet where they have the actual lyrics so you can read it, but if not, then, just listen to the lyrics yourself. But what I'm picking up is that there's a separation between you and someone, and this person wants to come back, but they just feel like you should know it. Like they feel like you two have so much history that you should just get that they want to be back in your life and that they didn't want the separation in the first place. Now, I'm going to tell you, for those of you who are not familiar with retrogrades are always dealing with things that are unresolved, things that may resurface, things that are coming back for your attention to be healed and reconciled. It started June 18th, Mercury retrograde started, and it ends July 12th. So keep that in mind. So we are literally right in the beginning stages of this retrograde. And retrogrades, especially with Mercury, they also affect transportation, communication, how you think, how others around you think and process things. So you have to be a little patient at this time. I have incense flying all over the place. Be mindful to have a little bit more patience during this time, because a lot of people, especially if you're energy sensitive, and there's so many people who are energy sensitive and they don't know it. If you're energy sensitive and you're not aware, you may be acting in ways that you typically wouldn't, especially with your speech, because Mercury always talks about the communication, okay? So just be mindful about that. And I feel like that ties in perfectly with the message that I got with the song You Will Know. Like, this person really just thinks that you should just get it. And I feel like during this time of retrograde, this person, their perception of things may be a little warped, and they just assume that people should get what they're saying without them really having to give details. And that's one of the main issues. Communication is a main issue for you and this love interest. Now, if you're not interested in someone coming back, then that's up to you. You have free will. But I'm telling you, there is somebody who's thinking about you heavily at this time, okay? And when I did the pre-shuffle, I seen a lot of water and fire. A lot of fire and air, water energies, and I keep wanting to say air, so some of you guys, it is air, but predominantly Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and then Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Bottom of the deck, you had a Six of Pentacles. Things were not balanced. Things were not balanced between you and this person, and that's what may have been the breaking point for some of you guys in this relationship with this person that you're separated from. They have some strong earth sign placements also towards Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or there could have been a separation with this person during an earthy season. I'm feeling like Taurus, sometime in April. There could have been some type of... okay. So it's interesting because earlier I kept getting April 28th, but that's not Taurus. That is Taurus, because I was thinking like that's Aries. It's either Taurus or Aries, but I kept hearing something earlier, even before I started reading, about April 28th. That's very specific, but that could be very influential to the situation for someone out there. Either a breakup or there was a separation. There was some type of separation during that time, some type of argument or something major during that time. I pick it up strongly, April 28th, or that could be someone's birthday also. So I'm going to show you there's absolutely no reversals in either one of these decks. Look at that. And as I parted, wow. And remember I just said I seen some fire. You had a Queen of Wands, Justice card right behind it, and right in front of it you have the Queen of Pentacles. So you got two queens. Now I'm going to tell you, we just seen, what is this at the bottom of the deck? Six of Pentacles. And do you see how many hands there are? There's 3 different hands in this direction of this pentacle. So you can have some earth sign placements in your chart, or you could have been dealing with an earth sign towards Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But I'm telling you, there's too many hands out, and there's one person giving to multiple people. And look at that. You have 2 queens already. You see how they're facing each other in the direction? They're like literally going in the same direction. I feel like that, okay. So I'm hearing that there was too many, definitely third party stuff going on, too many people involved. You got the karmic scale of justice right behind it, the justice card, and this is you guys. Wow, okay. So this is the reading for Libra, right? You got the justice card, that's Libra, that's you. Right in front of that, you have fire sign. So with this card being closest to the Libra card, you definitely could have been dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And this person could have been entertaining another person who was a earth sign. Or you could have been entertaining someone who's earth sign. But if you see this Libra card right here and it's directly behind this fire sign card, I strongly feel like some of you guys were predominantly dealing with a fire sign, and then somehow a earth sign individual came into play and got in the middle of the situation, is what I'm feeling like, okay? For your clarifying deck, you had the Eight of Wands, absolutely. And I said this, I feel like somebody's going to come in with some communication. Somebody wants to reconnect. They want to talk about it. They want to, I'm hearing they want to work it out. Again, Wands, fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries. I strongly feel like a lot of you all are dealing with someone with very strong, prominent fire sign placements in their chart. Again, absolutely no reversals. Look at that. I seen that peek out. And then you got to look at that. Wow. Okay. And look. Ooh, okay. Look at this. You got Three of Cups, right? Then you got the Four of Wands. That's that marriage card. Somebody had to walk away because it was three people involved. And I said that there was three people involved in a situation that you were either married to this person, engaged to this person, or with this person long term, and someone had to walk away because there was too many people involved. And then what I see peeking out right there, you have the Four of Wands, and then you have the Empress card. I always tell you guys, anytime I see the Emperor or the Empress, that's one half of a divine union. This is the Empress and the Emperor, they're always married. Male or female, doesn't matter, they're always married. And even if you weren't literally like documented, paperwork married, you know, there was talks of marriage, there was talks of long-term commitment, and you were also with this person long enough where it will possibly be considered a marriage, right? And then someone came in the middle of that. There was some type of interference, right? Most definitely for you guys. And keep in mind, that was the Knight of Swords. That's air sign energy. You are air sign. So some of you all, with that sword up in the air and this person was running off with that sword in the air, I feel like literally you had to cut this person off because you found out about some third-party situation. I know it sucks that every time you watch tarot, it's like third party, but you guys just seen what I pulled, right? Anytime I part the deck and certain cards stand out, those are the ones that I'm attracted to, and those are the ones I have to address, okay? So as we part the deck, as we part the deck, so that we can shuffle, you have the Judgment card. And what I say, too many people involved. Look at all these different beings and energies. But also keep in mind, the Judgment card is about reconciliation. Somebody definitely wants reconciliation over a situation where there was too many. You got all these beings right here. Then you have all these extra hands. It was too much interference. And somebody wants a reconciliation. And I knew that. I felt it earlier on. Okay. So we're going to get two cards. It's just like the regular reading. It's just we're reading for retrograde energy. We're going to get two cards. First is going to be a general. Second is going to be a possible outcome. And then we'll get clarifiers for both. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals. And I said this right. I feel like this person really feels like you should just get them. Because now as I'm talking, I'm hearing the song again. You should know. You guys really should listen to that song. Again, you don't have to look for it. I always leave the songs in the description box in a clickable link. So you just have to look at that. Hangman in reverse, Judgment card in reverse. Yeah, somebody wants to come out of limbo in a situation. They want reconciliation, but with it coming up in reverse this time, there's a possibility that you or the other person is turning this reconciliation down. At the bottom of the deck is coming up right. Somebody's in their head about it. Let's get okay. Wow, the World card in reverse, and another card came up right up under it. What is that? Seven of Wands. Again, fire sign. Yes, a lot of you guys are definitely dealing with fire sign. With the World card in reverse. You know, the World card denotes the ending of a certain cycle in your life and starting something new. And for me, and this is major arcana, right? So this is things that we don't orchestrate, this is things that the universe orchestrates. For me, this is letting me know that if somebody thought that they were going to move out of this relationship and be done, there may be coming back together because this cycle with this person isn't done. And you could say, like, I'm done with them. That's fine. You have every right to. But somebody in this situation doesn't feel like this is over. And again, I'm going to say this is major arcana. So, you know, even if it's not that you and this person get back together, it's like it's something else that needs to be resolved before this can completely be done. You know, even if you're separate from this person, you say, I will never be in a relationship with them again. You don't have to be. But it's something that the universe is telling you that you have to complete with this individual. And remember I said earlier, retrograde is about reconciliations, coming back and reconnecting with people and things resurfacing so they can be healed and remedied. That's what this energy is telling me right now. At the bottom of the deck, look at that. Come on now. Six of Cups. Yeah, this person is your soulmate. Most definitely. This is definitely a soulmate, life partner. And remember with the World card, right? I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. Look how powerful and magical that energy is. I'm going to tell you right now, this is somebody that you have history with, past life and this life. Literally. This is not something, this is why it's difficult for somebody specifically, either you or this other person, it's difficult for them to completely walk away from this union or this situation, because there's so much history between you and this person. Very fond, you also have very fond memories of each other. Even after all the difficult things, there's fond memories here. You know, someone isn't really ready to let go. And remember, I also said earlier, fire and water energy, and that's the Six of Cups. Look at that. And I've seen this also. Yeah, somebody wants a passionate new start with you. Look at that. Ace of Wands. And right up under that, it was the Queen of Swords. What's this? You had a couple. Queen of Swords. Six of Swords. Wow. Seven of Swords in reverse. So if it was you, because this is swords, this is all swords, this is your energy, Libra. Unless you were dealing with another air sign, a Gemini or Aquarius, this person was very deceptive, sneaky, manipulative, wasn't very truthful. But the Seven of Swords in reverse denotes that, you know, because you literally have the six and then you have the seven, then you have the Queen, you know, it's letting me know that you may have had to cut someone off because they were being deceptive and sneaky. But I feel like what I'm picking up also is that if you found out someone was cheating on you, you probably was like, you know what, I'm going to do the same thing. You know, like one of those type of revenge things. Like, if you can do it, I can do it too. But then you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So it's letting me know that, you know, somebody no longer wants to do this manipulation, this back and forth thing, because that's what I'm getting. And then you also have the Six of Swords. That's on the boat moving in a different direction. Like, it's a back and forth thing, I feel like, more than anything. But there's definitely someone who wants a passionate start with you. Again, like I said, I picked up fire and water strongly. So this person could be fire and water combination. Or they could just have a very passionate personality. I'm going to tell you, they definitely feel very passionately towards you, sexually and emotionally. They have a great deal of passions for you. And that's clear as day with us seeing that Six of Cups. This person has a lot of passion for you, okay? Let's hold the deck down and get an additional message. Yeah, ooh, we just seen that, the Seven of Wands in this other deck. Yeah, this person is, I'm going to tell you, if you are dealing with a fire sign, this person is fighting with themselves. Look at what's peeking out. Yeah. Somebody, you know, they were fighting with themselves about communicating with you. Because remember, we seen the Eight of Wands also, and now you had a Seven of Wands. They're fighting with themselves. Because you see, there's no other people in this card. It's just this one person. And it looks like they're having to defend themselves. But I feel like they're fighting with themselves. Because you see how all the wands is coming up to them? Like, they're fighting with themselves about how they're going to communicate this to you. Because you definitely walked away. You see, this was peeking out clear as day. You walked away and they're like, they don't know how to communicate with you. But when they do, they want it to be something major. They want to let you know that they don't want something small. They're coming in as an ace. So they don't want something small. You have your first two cards for your general spread is literally the World card, Major Arcana in reverse, and then the ace. This is major energy. So this person is not coming back to you with something small. They're coming back to you telling you, like, I want to start over again and let's move in together, things like that. Because remember, we also seen the Four of Wands in your pre-shuffle. So they are already looking at this as marriage, home life. They want long term. They don't want anything small, okay? As we part the deck to shuffle, yeah, a lot of you guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign. Look at this. And didn't I say earlier that I feel like this fire sign is debating with himself? You see how the Two of Wands is looking in a direction of the Seven of Wands, almost like he's trying to check himself, him or herself. And they're leaving some things in the past. And remember, I said I seen that Three of Cups. They're leaving the bullshit behind them. And remember, we also seen the Seven of Swords in reverse. They're leaving that bullshit behind them. He's holding a globe. And, you know, globes are always about distance and traveling the globe and things like that. So this person, you and this individual, could be literally at a physical distance. And I felt like, you know, the two of you all were not in each other's presence. And possibly haven't been for a while. I just seen the Lover's card. Yeah. This person wants to come back. And with the Lover's card, that's also a card of Gemini. So I do feel like during Gemini season, a lot of things took place also. Some of you guys could be dealing with two people. I'm picking that up also. Look at that. Now, the Knight of Wands, you have it right next to the Emperor. And remember, we seen the Empress earlier in the pre-shuffle. I always tell you guys, when there's one, when you see one, the other one is not too far behind. This person is looking at long-term stability. This person doesn't want something small. Now, you have the Knight of Wands. It came up in reverse, but look at that. the Knight of Wands is always known as the playboy, playgirl in tarot. It's coming up in reverse, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think this person is like, I'm dropping my playboy or playgirl ways. I want to come in. I want something long term. For a good deal of you guys, this could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual specifically. It doesn't have to be. It can be any other fire signs, but I am picking up. Wow, look at that. But I am picking up Aries. So now you have the Emperor in reverse, and right up under that you have the Wheel upright. Wow, and then the Knight of Wands again. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign. And this person feels like they're not literally fortunate. They feel like they've lost their good luck, their happiness, their joy the moment you guys separated, okay? So let's get a clarifier for, ooh, wow, okay. You guys seen it. Three of Swords, okay. The World card, wow, look at that, yeah. And right up under Three of Swords. So this fire sign is definitely heartbroken. Yep, they're heartbroken over you. This person with the strong fire sign energy is heartbroken, right? Let's get a clarifier for the Ace of Wands. Oh, something flew on the floor. But you guys know I don't take cards that fly on the floor. Wow, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. So for your main energy, you have the World card in reverse. And then you have the Three of Swords. Right now, this person, if you walked away from someone and it strongly looks like you did, they're still heartbroken over you. And that's why they're definitely going to come back, because they feel like the cycle between the two of you all is not over. You have the World card in reverse. And also the World card denotes, I'm going to turn it upright so you guys can see the card, because this is a beautiful card. They definitely feel a spiritual attachment to you. Look at how spiritual and beautiful this energy is. They also see you as graceful and beautiful and have a glow about you. I'm going to tell you also that, you know, the World card is about distance, travel, also communication of foreign languages and things like that. I feel like this person does not want to be at a distance from you anymore, because it's coming up in reverse. And then clarifying is the Three of Swords. This person is definitely heartbroken. Definitely heartbroken over you. They're going to come back. And I'm going to tell you why, because look at that. As your possible outcome, you have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah. I always say with this specific card, you see how his hand is? It looks like the thumb down. Like, this person is going to come in with this offer and telling you they want a new start, and you're going to reject it. A lot of you all. I'm picking up. You have the same card clarifying the same card. So it's looking like this person is definitely going to, like, bite the bullet and swallow their pride and come in. Okay. And it makes sense, because look at that. Yeah, makes sense. They're going to come in and give you an offer. If they haven't already, for some of you guys, I feel like this person has already approached you with some type of communication. Because remember earlier we seen the Eight of Wands. This person's going to come in and tell you that they want to get back with you. You're going to decline it. They're going to be heartbroken. And it's going to flip their whole world upside down. Look at that. This is the World card. This is literally how this is playing out. They're coming to you with an offer. You rejected it. They're going to be even more heartbroken than they already were from the separation, and it's literally turning their world upside down. Yep. And like I said, the main thing, because remember I was just saying with the World card that also talks about foreign communications and things like that. I feel like I said with the song, you would know. They just assume that you should know how they're feeling. They just assume that you should understand their point of view. They just assumed. That's the problem. They did a lot of assuming in this relationship, and that was the ego trip. Like, right? That was the killer in the relationship for a lot of you all. Like, you know, enough is enough. Be direct with me. I'm hearing that someone was saying, like, be direct with me. Don't stop beating around the bush and making it like I should just know you, or I should just know how you feel. Tell me, show me. More than just tell me, show me is what I'm hearing. I don't feel like this is you. Even though this is air energy swords, I feel like you are the one sticking those swords in that heart, because I feel like this person is going to come back. And for some of you guys, it can't be the opposite. You would apply how it fits, but I feel like more than anything, you are breaking someone's heart. Because you're like, you know, somebody's definitely getting rejected. Someone's definitely getting rejected, because this is literally the same card, different deck. Somebody's getting rejected, and I feel like you're doing the rejecting. And again, it could also, because this is a wand, this person could be rejecting you. But more than anything, I really feel like, you know, I really feel like a lot of you all are rejecting someone because they weren't giving you what it was that you needed. And then also, like I said, I did pick up some third-party interference. Threes, again, three. Somebody was heartbroken because of some third-party interference. And that's why it's coming up as air, energy, swords, your energy. You were heartbroken by this 1, 2, 3, third-party energy. And that's why you're rejecting this person's offer to come back. Listen to the lyrics of the song. Again, it's in the description box below. I think it'll resonate with you. Okay? So as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.